The Trump administration now says it will partially fund SNAP food assistance. This comes as we rapidly approach the longest federal government shutdown in U.S. history. The White House made the announcement in response to a federal judge's order, but the Trump administration says the money will only cover about half of each eligible household's benefits for this month. Unless there's a breakthrough in Congress, this shutdown will break a record on Wednesday for the longest shutdown ever. Now restaurants are stepping up and joining to try to feed people in need. In California, 300 Carl's Jr. restaurants are offering $1 meals for affected federal workers, military members, and for SNAP recipients. Let's start this hour with NBC News Chief Capitol Hill correspondent Ryan Nobles. Ryan, I know you're out at a food bank in Virginia. What are people saying about SNAP now that it's set to be partially funded?
Yeah, Kate, this food bank in Virginia has seen a steady stream of traffic all day long because the need is as great as it's ever been in this community. And the executive director of this food bank telling me that she is somewhat relieved that those partial SNAP benefits are going to come through. But she insisted that that is not the solution to the problem, that the government shutdown needs to come to an end or this need will just increase. In a food bank like this, close to Washington, D.C., they've got the companion problem of not just those SNAP benefit recipients who are worried about where their next meal may come from, but also furloughed federal government workers, many of whom have had to use a food bank for the very first time because they've now gone two separate occasions without a full paycheck. And for the folks that we talked to here today, there's just a lot going on that's making life very difficult, and finding out when their next meal may come is just part of it. Take a listen.
Food prices, number one, is so high. And then not being able to go to work, or you're not being able to get the hours that you need. This place you can come to and you can get stuff for your family that you can put together. Right. And I think it's a really good program to have.
And Virginia is, of course, one of many states where the state government is attempting to fill the gap that the federal government may leave behind. But, Kate, the problem with that is that well could run dry as well. The uncertainty is still a big problem for many across the country.
Ryan, some Democrats are criticizing President Trump for his Mar-a-Lago Great Gatsby-themed Halloween party on Friday. Democrats also increasingly calling on the president to get more involved in shutdown talks. What do they want to see?
Well, they want negotiations around health care, Kate, and that's another big part of the problems that many Americans are dealing with, and that is that healthcare premiums could skyrocket for millions of Americans who take advantage of the Affordable Care Act if those premium subsidies are not extended. And what House Democrats and Senate Democrats want is for Republicans to come to the table and negotiate around healthcare, around the Affordable Care Act, around healthcare in general. And it's something that Republicans have been resistant to do. They argue that they have a bill on the floor that would open the government tomorrow, and then those negotiations can begin. Democrats say they don't trust Republicans to make that deal after the government opens, which is part of why we find ourselves in the situation that we're in.
Yeah, for sure. And Ryan, we can't forget tomorrow's Election Day, big race in Virginia where you are. What could the results mean for the shutdown?
Well, it's the first opportunity that lawmakers have to actually send a message as it relates to the shutdown. And in both where I am here in Virginia and in New Jersey, there have been real impacts to the shutdown. Obviously, millions of federal workers here in Virginia that have been affected by it. But in New Jersey, there's been transit projects that have been canceled as a result of the shutdown. If Democrats or Republicans win by significant margins, it could send a message to one party or the other that it's time to come to the negotiating table.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.